Football is a truly global game, and of the countless clubs around the world that vie for supremacy, only 4 have made it here. So you may ask what the conditions are of being invited to such an event. Well, you only have to be a top club in your continent. Not easy by any means. This isn't any old football tournament. It is one also of culture and custom and philosophy, and 4 very different brands of the beautiful game. This competition has provided this. Goes for a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Colo really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
That's a good, decent chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
It's really well manoeuvred. Zaire Emery. Neymar. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now it's Neymar. Serves up, and the shot! Firmino. João Neves. And it's Neymar. Neymar knocks it out wide. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Clears it away. Barcola. That has found him in acres of space. Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Hakimi cuts out the pass. And it's Neymar. Neymar. Drilled in. Can he finish? Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
Saint-Germain, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. That is not the best ball. He offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know. They have every right to be.
Here's Barcola. Jordi Alba. Zaire Emery. Paris Saint-Germain are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Nicely intercepted. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Barcola. Barcola spread out to the left. Jordi Alba. Now the ball in. Firmino is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He has found the way through. Keeper's dealt with that. Now it's Neymar. It's a mighty effort. Zaire Emery. Neymar. Can he finish? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Barcola, and the finish! Cleared without complication. It's Neves. Not a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Zaire Emery wins the duel this time. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And it's Neymar. Zaire Emery providing an outlet on that flank. And he's there to clear it. Neymar plays it in. Saïs can get it. Shapes to shoot! Lacking in accuracy. Lobbed in behind. Oh, well measured. Well read. The danger is averted. Zaire Emery. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. João Neves spreads it out wide. It'll be a throw. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now it's Roberto Firmino. He's in a great position here. Neymar has created one goal already. Oh, easy pickings there. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. into the middle. Real chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Fabian Ruiz. Zaire Emery. Dembele proves too strong. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Tries a deft little ball. Oh, super find. He's shifting through the... and he shoots! It's a goal! And right on half-time, that is telling. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Al-Saad grabbed the equaliser, and we're all... and the semi-final reaches halfway. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Paris Saint-Germain are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Paris Saint-Germain are probably feeling relatively good.
He's had a shot! Al-Saad are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Jordi Alba trying to keep this in. Excellent. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Jordi Alba. Zaire Emery. And here's Neymar. It's a threat. Shoots! And that has been clubbed away. Now it's Neves. João Neves. And that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Clipped into space. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Spectacular save! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Now that's a fine challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, he's been flattened there. Al-Saad look as though they're gearing themselves up for something pretty physical here.
Yeah, I think it's one of those situations where you've got to brace yourself for what's coming. They don't want to get bullied, so I think they need to show their opponents that they want to stand up to everything that's thrown at them.
Time for a change in personnel. Tries a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Neymar. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Firmino. Dembele being manhandled at times.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made the decision to get tighter.
It's Reece. Kvaratskhelia. Here's Reece, picks it up out wide, climbs up big! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Paris Saint-Germain making another change here. Up he goes! A retrieve, albeit perhaps, and another try! Stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Paris Saint-Germain making consecutive changes here. Dembele. Oh, smashing header! João Neves. Lee Kang-in's cross. João Neves will come backward here. It's a goal kick. It's a nicely weighted pass. João Neves. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. There's the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they're back in front.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for you.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves into the lead. Jordi Alba gently done. And here's Ramos. Now it's Neves. No foul, says the referee.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Paris Saint-Germain have a free kick. Another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
João Neves does really well to win the ball there. Kvaratskhelia gently done. He's in plenty of space here. That's put paid to a promising move. That has been cut short. Now this lead is tight, but it does look as though it may see them through. They have 1 foot in the final. Ooh, delicate chip through.
Al Sadd really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
It's a little off target. Ramos, delicate delicate ball, and it needs to be.
Paris Saint-Germain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Paris Saint-Germain, moments now away from seeing this one out. A header! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to put through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
The changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Oh, that's neat.
Fabian Ruiz.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Camera. That is a great pick out. And he's running for a big chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Could be danger here. Hernandez getting... And that is it. The referee has seen enough. They've done it, and you cannot say it is undeserved. This is a team that has looked increasingly like champions, and they may very well... Well, this tournament may only have been a week long, not even that, but in that very short time it has been a real melting pot of footballing cultures from right around the world, unique to the continents represented by each of the teams taking part. There have been so many memorable displays of terrific sportsmanship, of fellowship, friendship, camaraderie, and the coronation to follow after this final will be its last memorable act. Well, Jim, you've seen a lot of this type of tournament. What are you thinking about it?
Yeah, these games, Peter, are a real learning curve because you're coming up against teams and individual opponents that are unlikely to stick to what you'd really like them to do. That plays on your concentration and your ability to improvise against what you're facing whilst playing your part in your own team's tactics. So it really is time to switch on here.
The final gets underway.
As with a lot of finals, caution plays a big part in the opening stages, but an early goal can blow all that away, so I hope that we can create an attacking contest here, which obviously we want for this showpiece.
Doué head out towards the right wing. And here's Doué. Good ball, good take. It's Neymar! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Neymar has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
And it's Mendes. Shot a goal!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Tulgar forwards it with intent. Everton. No question, that's a foul. Real chance!
Well, even for him, that meant...
That's just stunning!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Gorgeous, just to have the audacity to do it.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
Flamengo have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, certainly the big occasion and a very big opening goal to boost everyone's confidence here.
He is through here.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Everton. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
It's a good run down the right. And it's Doué. Doué. That's really well manoeuvred. Everton. And he welcomes it in. He's found a way through. Now it's Luis Ara. Goes for a shot! He has done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves any favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Flamengo are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Everton, he's got away. Flamengo have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Lucas Paqueta with the short one. Tulgar. Running strong and purposeful. Gonzalo Ramos providing an outlet on that flank. There's green grass ahead of him. Now it's Ramos. Danilo gets it clear and claimed it back swiftly. Hakimi. Neymar. And here's Doué. Neymar. Here comes the corner. Oh, smashing header! And it's hoisted clear. It's played forward. And it's Hakimi. Doué. Well, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Paris Saint-Germain is then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Neymar! Neymar! Oh, how's that for a goal? He's got himself an absolute peach. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Moved on forwards. Pulgar shifted upfield. He has found the way through. Oh, that's nice. And that's aimed at diving header! Busquets. Paris Saint-Germain, time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Kvaratskhelia. That looks a cracking ball. Now, and the shots! Oh, it's gone in! They are right back in business.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Luis Araujo. Flamengo getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Lucas Paqueta, aim forwards. Everton tries a measured ball. Play for a goal kick. Lee Kang-in. It's Doué. And here's Ramos. Pulgar wins the duel this time. Well, there's the whistle. The first half of the final has flown by. Paris Saint-Germain are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. So we've had the first 45 minutes of the final, Jim. How's it looking for you?
Look, this is highly entertaining and exactly what we were hoping for. Goals at both ends and what looks like two very evenly matched sides. Bring on the second half.
Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And we are already promptly back underway. Great defending, strong and determined. Well read, nice interception. Doué. Neymar. Lucas Paqueta. Now it's Bruno Henrique.
Luis Araujo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Flamengo have got it back and they'll have another go. Danilo, and he goes cross-field. Oh, perfectly measured that. Everton is onto this. Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Barcola. Lucas Paqueta. Danilo. Danilo looking to run onto it. Danilo. Now then, the ball's come loose. De la Cruz. And the keeper has it. Doué gently done. Bruno Henrique. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, it's Dembele. Over to the left. That's very neat. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lucas Paqueta. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Vitinha. Neymar has found the net here, of course. Dembele played through into space. Vitinha unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Vitinha looking to get on the end of this. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Verratti. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Oh, that was close.
Neymar, well, he went with real power then when something dainty and subtle was called for.
Time for a change in personnel. Doué, who wants the goals, is being taken off now.
Well, this could purely be down to rotation with the next game in mind, but he doesn't look very happy.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now it's Barcola. Now it's Bruno Henrique. And that could set him on his way. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Barcola. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Keeper's got good distance on that. Oh, now can they counter? Paris Saint-Germain have reclaimed it. Marco Verratti. There's the shot! Oh, extraordinary.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
It's an fancy looking ball, that. De la Cruz. Made into space. Emerson Royal. He's had a shot! Goal! Flamengo! And again they hit the front.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Flamengo making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Flamengo get themselves into the lead.
Well, this is just fantastic, Peter. I think we all got the final we wanted. We can all now enjoy it for what it is. This is just a great game of football. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
De La Cruz. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Vitinha. Bullish header! It's fallen kindly here. And the lead stays intact, just.
Neymar really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
Climbs up big! De Arrascaeta clears it away.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Looking to break at pace. He's shifting through the gears here. Marco Verratti. Danger averted for now. Tries a deft little ball.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And it's played forward. He's going to be disappointed with that. João Neves. Vitinha. Barcola. It's Mendes. Dembele.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, well measured. That's Bruno Enrique. It's Luis Araujo. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Paris Saint-Germain may have thrown this away at the death. Well, this tournament may only have been a week long, not even that, but in that very short time it has been a real melting pot of footballing cultures from right around the world, unique to the continents represented by each of the teams taking part. There have been so many memorable displays of terrific sportsmanship, of fellowship, friendship, camaraderie, and the coronation to follow after this final will be its last memorable act. Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Neymar, and it's 2-A. Hakimi, 2-A. Neymar, and a chance! Was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Climbs up big! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Jorginho forwards and with intent. Everton. Neymar. Nicely intercepted. Jorginho.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Doué. And it's Hakimi. Oh, what a climb! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! This could be big! This could be massive!
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious... Great chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Caresses it through. Oh, well measured. And that has been clubbed away. That's rather hopeful. Pancho. Marquinhos. Doué. Marquinhos. Doué. Turns and goes back. And the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And here's Dembele. Oh, great play. Shoots! No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
De la Cruz. Nuno Mendes. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's found the way. Chance! Dembele. Oh, such a clever touch. Can he deliver? Oh, shooting chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Dembele really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
De la Cruz. That's the throw. Doué. He's in space and looking for options. Cleared without complication. Now that's well seen too. And here's Neymar. Ball's played through. Everton proving a very adept defender. It's a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
spread. Cross from Hakimi. And he's there to clear it. Fabian Ruiz. Flipped into space. Hakimi has it out wide. There's the shot! Oh, that probably deserved better.
When you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box, makes life so much harder for that defence.
Veracruz. It's made its way to him. Fabian Ruiz. Neymar. And here's Dembele. Oh, he's found him in space. And he'll shoot here. And the ball's come loose here. It's really well cleared. Jorginho, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And that could set him on his way. Big chance! Oh, special! That is a special goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! Gorgeous, just to have the audacity to do it.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
We have got ourselves a... And he shoots! Oh, he did the hard part right, but... This is gone, and we've reached the halfway point of the final. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. So, Jim, the halfway point of the final, what are you thinking?
Paris Saint-Germain really need to keep their focus now, Peter. They have the all-important lead, but their opponents are going to come at them with everything they've got in the second half, so they can't afford any switching off.
Paris Saint-Germain head into the half-time. It's a mighty effort! Vitinha. Neymar. Now it's Marquinhos. Looking to break at pace. Vitinha. Marquinhos. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, smashing header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Up he goes! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Paris Saint-Germain take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Neymar. Kvaratskhelia.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Doué! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Oh, what a chance. And after doing all the hard work as well, he'd be kicking himself here.
Has been cleared. Ball's gone out of play. It's Ruiz. Hakimi, who's set up 1 goal so far. And here's Dembele. Kvaratskhelia, he's in a great position here. Danilo can get it clear. Danilo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to it. Decent chance! Yes!
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And now he has two. There's going to be another change here. Paris Saint-Germain have a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. It's a nicely shaped ball. Everton. He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. And they are right back within touch.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Succumbs to the pressure. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Out to the right. That looks a good cross.
Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And why do you think that would be?
Well, it's an obvious move to prevent the opposition from exploiting the space that was usable.
Takes a shot! It's anyone's ball now. So can they do it again? And that has been cleared. Neymar proves just a little bit too strong. It's Neymar! Just off target.
Neymar has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Through here. Goes for a shot! And that would have won it.
Barcola really furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go.
Climbs up big! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, they could break here. Barcola. Lee Kang in. Oh, they could be caught out here. And the shot! Sticks it away!
Paris Saint-Germain, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Flamengo making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Paris Saint-Germain last themselves into a 3-goal lead. It's Verratti. Lee Kang in. And the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! They've done it! Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Arrascaeta. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
That'll be a throw. Arrascaeta. Played into the middle. Flamengo with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. He's having a shot! Oh, taken with style!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Tries a measured ball. Emerson Royal getting this one clear. Tried that time. And it's Neves. Lino. A throw-in. Another throw-in. He welcomes it in. Now it's Arrascaeta. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
While sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Jorginho. And he's been booked for simulation.
Well, that's just very cynical.
And that's it.
She goes out at the end of the week, full makeup in the mirror, so excited to finally meet the man who will see her. She checks in, but she doesn't get back, and she's already parking, patiently waiting to see if you'll pull up behind her. Oh, think twice, 'cause it's another day for you and me in paradise. Oh, think twice, 'cause it's another day for you and me in paradise.
Well, this is quite a view. The atmosphere created by these manic fans, a stark contrast to the grey skies we see above. Regardless of impending rain, this should be terrific. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, Kvaratskhelia is a player who can do some serious damage. He brings a lovely intensity to that left flank and thrives on getting into half spaces. I think his biggest strength is his footwork, his ability on the ball. He's just so skillful at going past defenders and getting good delivery into the box. This guy is really one to watch out for.
Okay, interesting. Monday. Paris Saint-Germain are very much in free-scoring form of late. Goals in each of their last 5 games. Moved on forwards. Mayulu gets across to intercept that. Vitinha. And here's Dembele. Vitinha. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Monday. And it's been given away. Aim forwards. Ooh, can he get onto this? Well, this is turning out to be a lively old game.
Yeah, especially in those wide areas, something the team have clearly identified as being the more productive of the challenge.
Busquets. Vitinha. He's on it, can he get away? It's a goal kick. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Could be danger here. And the shot! Not much subtlety about that challenge. Monday. Nothing wrong with that tackle. All won cleanly. And it's Mayulu. Due. Oh, done! Mighty effort! Couldn't quite control it.
Ah, this was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. That pass just didn't quite work. Mayulu finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. And the pass is intercepted. Foot in. The referee's awarded a free kick. Jordi Alba gets his final warning. Monday. That's really well manoeuvred. Played down the flank. Jordi Alba. It's a loose ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Doué. Vitinha presses it through. It's come to nothing. And it's played forward. Jordi Alba has given away a free kick. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Ronaldo is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Dembele. Doué. Out to the right. Dembele. Chance for a shot!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Savan gets a foot in here. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Vitinha tries to dink it through. Doué. And that has been clubbed away. And it's Vitinha. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Doué. Cleared without complication. For the throw in. And he's heaved it away. Kvaratskhelia. Searching passes played there. Diomande. Good play on the left-hand side here. He's got away. Oh, delicate chip through. Can he deliver? And that's an excellent interception. And there's the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Jussé played with finesse. Oh, played through for the wide man. Auxerre were quick to defend their manager in the wake of criticisms levelled at him in recent days.
I think it was quite fair, the criticism he received. He was blind to an obvious problem, and he was far too slow in reacting to it. He was never going to get away with that.
Kvaratskhelia. Jordi Alba. And it's Verratti. Verratti! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Marco Verratti. Kvaratskhelia. Jordi Alba. Lovely feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Great defending, strong and determined. Kvaratskhelia. Fifth. Yep, it's a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Mayulu. And he's there to clear it. Oh, shooting chance! Paris Saint-Germain making another change here. Tries to get it clear. Busquets.
manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And it's Vitinha. Barcola made a good run there. That pass has been well intercepted. Barcola. Savani. Just starting to get the first signs of rain here. Looking here to chip it through. Ronaldo makes the interception. Busquets played out towards the right wing. Busquets. Jordi Alba. Aimed forwards. Barcola. Jordi Alba. Oh, it's come loose. Jordi Alba. Oh, smashing header. Moved on forwards. And the counter is on. Played towards the other side. Here's Barcola. Marco Verratti. Up he goes! Not the best of headers.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Paris Saint-Germain making consecutive changes here. It's Verratti. Here's Barcola. Marco Verratti. Oh, they could be caught out here. Clears it away. And here's Verratti. Barcola. Retrieved, albeit perhaps momentary. Definitely away. Neymar.
Saint-Germain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Can he finish? He's got a goal! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Auxerre have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
They've won a corner. Oh, what a climb! And the lead stays intact, just.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Jordi Alba. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Danger averted for now. Final 5 minutes. Paris Saint-Germain are running out of time to save themselves. Gets good distance on it. And it's Neymar. Great chance! And that's off target. Barcola, lobbed in behind, and he decides to cross it.
Paris Paris Saint-Germain really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
This official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And he's managed to get free. Lee Kang-in.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Now who's going to be first to this? And here's Jordi Alba. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question now, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
There goes the final whistle. Paris Saint-Germain come up short. They will be taking nothing away from this one, an outcome which is thoroughly disappointing on all counts. Well, good evening, everybody. Important game ahead and weather ahead, which is concerning players, coaches and indeed spectators, because the forecast is for rain, potentially quite heavy rain, and as well as inconveniencing those who have come to watch, those who have come to play may be encountering conditions which are testing indeed in the hour or two ahead. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct and providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Lopez. Aim forwards. Paris Saint-Germain are the league's top scorers, formidable in front of goal. Jordi Alba. And here's Barcola. Jordi Alba looking to get on the end of this. Oh, what a climb! Paris have their manager to thank for the last result.
He's a manager who understands how important the bench can be and the timing of substitutions. If needed, he's quick to make changes, and I just think he has more than a plan B.
Actually looking ball that. Calmly anticipates. Savio forwards and with intent. Sergio Ramos. Lee Kang-in, gently done. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, good spread. Looking to break at pace. He is through here. Driving on, a real charge here. Hernandez shows the will to win the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Barcola. Barcola, and the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Lee Kang-in, charge, surely! Fabian Ruiz. Jordi Alba. Barcola. Can he deliver? That has been knocked clear. Shot at goal! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's Ruiz. Traore finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. And he's lost his... Tries from... Oh, crossbar! Busquets. Paris Saint-Germain are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Now it's Barcola. Barcola, decent chance! Danger averted for now. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Jordi Alba. Neymar. Jordi Alba. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That'll be a throw. Goes for a shot! Just off target.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Barcola. Ooh, can he get onto this? Neymar goes steaming forward. Barcola, and a chance! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Neymar. And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Lopez. And the shot's on here. Oh, such a clever touch. And claimed it back swiftly. Out to the right. Now it's Neymar. Muscular approach does pay off here. No way through there. Neymar has created one goal already. Oh, there's a probing ball. And the first 45 minutes are up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Reflections on the first half?
Paris Saint-Germain deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
And he shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It's certainly a bold attempt and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more though.
It's a pretty loose pass. Clears it away. Busquets, clipped into space.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Barcola. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to get back to winning ways following on from that marginal defeat. Traoré. And they win it back again. Busquets. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Jordi Alba. And here's Neymar. Barcola. That's a cute ball. Octavio with the clearance. Climbs up big! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Oh, what's he done? He's shifting through the gears here. Fabian Ruiz. He's found some space. That's been drilled in. Paris Saint-Germain are still that goal to the good. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Get a throw in. And he's there to clear it. Zaire Emery. It's a mighty effort! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. So here comes the substitution. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Paris Saint-Germain, well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Doué, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, played right into his path. He's found a way through.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
A goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Paris grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Paris Saint-Germain making another change here. Barcola, who got amongst the goals, is being taken off now.
Well, this could purely be down to rotation with the next game in mind, but he doesn't look very happy.
Great ball if he can get there. And Now the breakaway. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
That's really well manoeuvred. Pass has gone astray, and the keeper takes decisive action. Paris have reclaimed it. That's a nicely weighted pass. Busquets. Moved on forwards. And reclaimed it in a trice. Otavio. And it's played forward. Ooh, can he get onto this? Oh, he's bustling through here. Played out to the right. Traore providing an out. Up he goes! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Look, there's the urgency they need, and it really brought them about.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And the keeper has it. That's a nicely shaped ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Hernandez. Lobbed in behind. Gets his head on it! And no, he couldn't find the finish. The changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was calling the question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. Paris really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And here's Dembele. Vitinha. Now it's Vitinha. And that has been cleared.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Does really well to win the ball there. Tries a deft little ball. Might be danger here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Vitinha looking for a runner. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Fabian Ruiz wins the duel this time. Oh, it's Dembele. That is a great pick out. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. So what can they make of this? That's a foul, no two ways about it. Lopez. Oh, that's a nice ball. Can he take big chance? He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Had a shot! Gets it away. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. I learned about the opposition and their record over the last three. Played three, lost three.
Yeah, that grabbed my attention, Peter, and it is turning into an ugly stretch now. And believe me, a dressing room can become pretty depressing when performances with bad results are being dissected.
Oh, shooting chance! This is good, that's a foul. The AF gain their reward with an early goal. João Neves spread out to the left. Nuno Mendes. Barcola. That has been knocked clear. Here comes another cross. And he's there to clear it. And that is out of play. And that has been cleared. And here's Neves. João Neves providing an outlet on that. Takes the shot! That's really well cleared. Buffal looking to break at pace. Paris Saint-Germain went to this game on a 5-game unbeaten run away from home.
The half, well, you can see what they're trying to do here, Peter. You know, get the ball into wider areas.
Yeah, there is a very visible, a very definite pattern here.
Well, that's where the space is, and it's quite simple. It's just going to stretch that defence, isn't it?
And it's Neymar. The AF have come to the defence of their manager after he came in for some stick regarding some of his decision-making.
Listen, there's just no hiding place, and it was refreshing to hear him admit to getting it wrong. He miscalculated, human error, we move on.
Tries to think it through. The ball goes in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Barcola. Nicely intercepted. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Played out to the right. And it's played in here. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Driving forward. Barcola! Barcola! It's there! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
That has certainly made things interesting.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now.
The AF get themselves into the lead. Barcola. And he's there to clear it. Oh, it is over the line. That is lovely. Now that's well seen too. It's run loose here. Defending of the desperate variety. Barcola. Vitinha. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Oh, what a... It's Luis Suarez! It's in! They've done it again! It is incredible! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
And it's played forward. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's managed to get free. Now then, the ball's come loose. Could be danger here. Mendes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Neymar. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Marquinhos. Nice interception, well timed. Out to the left it goes. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. That's a cute ball. And that has been cleared. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they've a
Decent chance! That's going to go a long way. And it's played in. That has been knocked clear. Neymar. And here's Suarez. Goes for a shot! Marvellous goal! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he cuts out the supply. And it's Verratti. That's really well manoeuvred. He's found a way through. He's found some space. That's pretty clear. It is a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Turns and goes back. Lovely feet. Oh, good spread. João Neves. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Paris Saint-Germain come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Paris Saint-Germain do lead, but it's quite a game. Half-time, 3-2. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia, oh, good take in a good area. And here's Neves. Oh, it's come loose. And claimed it back swiftly. So, what can they make of this? And he welcomes it in. Good take, shoots! Goal! Love! Back in business!
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
This is quite a battle.
Really will be annoyed. They failed to make anything of their lead, and it's so typical that this happens.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia closing. Luis Suarez! No, not quite.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
That's very neat. Played into the middle. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And the counter is on. Neymar stood his ground strongly.
Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And why do you think that would be?
Well, it's an obvious move to prevent the opposition from exploiting the space that was usable.
Played with finesse. Takes a shot! João Neves. Oh, that's a nice ball. Can he finish? Oh! The arm! And the comeback is complete! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. The foul has been caught there, it's a foul. Safonov has been sent off. Paris Saint-Germain can make their change now with a break in play. This looks very much like a shoring up of the rear guard.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat.
Crossed into the box. Chance for a shot! He's going to be disappointed with that. Aim forwards. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Cleared without complication. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that's a dangerous ball. Tries a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Vitinha clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Tries to get it clear. And the ball's come loose here. The Arm are able now to make their substitution. It's been point-blank header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Vitinha gently done.
Paris Saint-Germain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Searching pass he's played. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Throw in. Fabian Ruiz. Pinch one through. Now it's Neymar. Chooses to go back. Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Should have equalised.
Well, you'd really expect him to hit the target from there.
And it's hoisted clear.
Paris Saint-Germain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Beraldo moved on forwards. And here's Suarez. Luis Suarez! And that could have brought them level. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this
Made
case.
into space out wide.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Muscular approach does pay off here. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And this is the big chance. Neymar! Now it's Lee Kang-in.
Paris Saint-Germain really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Paris Saint-Germain have reached the now or never stage. Probing pass. He's in plenty of space here. He has found a way through.
The half can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Now it's Marquinhos. Paris Saint-Germain don't have many options and time is running out. Defending of the desperate variety. This might spell... And he shoots! They need to get it in quick. Oh, they could be caught out here. Shot, surely! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Marquinhos is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, you can hear the analysis starting already, the intricate details and nuances being debated, and they will be for several days. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Valverde is making his debut today, so what do you think he'll bring to this team, Jim?
Well, his pace and movement are going to make him a real threat down that flank, but he's going to be a thorn in the side of the opposition forwards too. It's still very early for him at this club, Peter, of course, but I wouldn't be surprised if he turned out to be a key member of this team.
It's a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Succumbs to the pressure. He can in. And he cuts out the supply. Driven forward. Michal. Alonso. Intense, and it's paid off. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Winning running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Valverde. And it's Verratti. Vitinha played into space. Tries to get it clear. Vitinha. Oh, what a climb! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Marcola in acres of space out wide. Couldn't quite control it.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Michal. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
Time, excellent interception. Luis Suarez. Vitinha. Luis Suarez. That has been cut short. And they can counter here.
Brilliantly defended though, it looked destined for a goal.
And it's Neymar. Here's Marcola. Hernandez. And a chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Oh, terrible pass. He's through and all in a big chance! There's a goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The man...
Shot a goal! And that's caused a worry or two.
Hernandez certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Lee Kang-in tries to dink it through. That's really well manoeuvred. Valverde. Marco Verratti. Hernandez. Barcola. Real chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Suarez is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Aim forwards.
Was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Luis Suarez. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Lee Kang-in. Luis Suarez. It's out for a goal kick. Good play on the left-hand side here. It's Hernandez. Hernandez spread out to the left. Great chance! Superb goal! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Calmly anticipates. Vitinha. And we hit half-time. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Paris Saint-Germain head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Now it's Neymar. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's been won straight back. Pacho. And he thumps it clear. Lee Kang-in. Michel. Chance here to counter. Valverde. Comes out and deals with it. Throw it. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Now that's well seen too. Hernandez.
Suarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Good take, and is he in? It's Luis Suarez! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
That pass has been well intercepted. He's through, it's 1-0, and the shot! Great idea, just poorly executed.
Hernandez certainly had to make his mind up quickly, and he rushed it.
Diallo have it back and can go again. Lobbed in behind. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Lee Kang in. Hernandez. Oh, cracking ball. That's an excellent interception. Oh, smashing header! Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, that's a very decent finish! A real chance and a real let-off. There's going to be another change here. He's in plenty of space here. Gets into some space. Extravagant effort! And one more try! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
That was a really good day. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required on the counter-attack.
Oh, red. Nice interception. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Hernandez chips it through. Hernandez, and he welcomes it in, and he welcomes it in. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Neymar with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And it's played forward. Gently done.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. It's run loose here. Neymar could be danger here. Gets good distance on it. And here's Neymar. He's in a good position here. Oh, this is a great position. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form.
Here's one-on-one, and the shot! Could cost them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Paris Saint-Germain making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. I mean, he was looking very, very leggy.
Hernandez, a heavy challenge.
Paris Saint-Germain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And it's stopped. Tries a shot! Moved on forwards.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Crosses it in here. The changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was
Can he finish? Dealt with nicely by the defence. Cleared without complication. That's the throw. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Might come loose.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
That's Luis Suarez. Oh, shooting chance! Well, the ball's come loose here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. For a goal kick. Stambouli, and there's green grass ahead of him. That's the keeper's ball. And that is that. Paris Saint-Germain proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. Well, good evening one and all on what is a grey, cloudy night, a night on which the weather actually may be set to get worse. There is rain in the forecast. Quite how heavy that rain turns out to be, we will see, but that is bound to have an impact of some sort on the dynamic of the football match. Conditions could be a factor. For now, the game, and an important one, is imminent. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Toulouse are suffering right now from a consistency they could well do without. Rather unwelcomely, they are consistently winless.
Yeah, I totally agree, Peter, and it was very much the topic in the pre-match press conference, and the manager was right to defend his players, and that relationship now is key in sorting out their results. Any criticism has to be balanced with some constructive advice and a certain amount of praise. Recovery, though, may be a long process.
So off we go then. We're into the second half of the season. Messi is making his debut today, so what do you think he'll bring to this team, Jim?
Well, I think they'll be looking for him to get their attacking play going, Peter. He's got the skills to beat a man or pick out a pass, but he's also a very good finisher when the opportunity presents itself, and I think his presence is going to turn their attacking tempo up a notch or two.
Valverde. Toulouse have statistically the worst defence in the league. Vitinha. And it's Luis Suarez. Shoots! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Paris Saint-Germain break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Neymar. Vitinha stood his ground strongly. Oh, it's bullish header! It's in! Not one, but two. It is a dream start.
Paris Saint-Germain, look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Paris Saint-Germain show a genuine chance to increase the lead. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Messi! It's a loose ball. And here's Neymar. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Paris Saint-Germain were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same.
Toulouse, well, you can see what they're trying to do here, Peter. You know, get the ball into wider areas.
Yeah, there is a very visible, a very definite pattern here.
Well, that's where the space is, and it's quite simple. It's just going to stretch that defence, isn't it?
Valverde. And it's Mendes. That has been knocked clear. And that's been won straight back. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all...
Neymar! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Neymar, who's set up one goal so far. Neymar. Great defending, strong and determined. Neymar goes on a run down the left wing. Here's a shot! throw in. Messi. And the shot!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Time and again they are repelled. And here's Suarez. Could move up a gear here. Played out to the right. He's in plenty of space here. Keeps on running. Oh, that's nice. Aimed in towards the centre. João Neves. And it's Luis Suarez. And he's picked out the run. Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Vitinha. And that's nice and simple for the keeper.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Bruno Mendes. There's the header! He can get that clear. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And he cuts out the supply. João Neves. Messi. Ooh, delicate chip through. Luis Suarez. Clears it away. Oh, good spread. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Tacho, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Neymar. And they can counter here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. So what can they make of this? That's a fabulous ball. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Climbs up big! Defending of the desperate variety. And he's there to clear it. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Looking to break at pace. And we've reached half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, Peter, 2-0. You're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for the third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Paris Saint-Germain ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Paris Saint-Germain, this looks like a more than decent chance to strike. Decent hit from there. Messi shifted upfield, and it's Valverde. And here's Suarez, and that could set him on his way. Goes for a shot, and it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Paris Saint-Germain find a position of real strength now. Good running, strong and purposeful. Valverde. Now it's Marquinhos. Messi. Now it's Marquinhos. Gets his head on it! Standing save to keep that out.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And that has been cleared. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And it's Marquinhos. Neymar. And he's heaved it away. Paris Saint-Germain have got it back and they'll have another go. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Neymar being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Aim forwards. One time, excellent interception. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Tries to get it clear, and they've got a throw. Very nicely done, played into the middle. Oh, great play! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Proves too strong. And it's played forward. Hernandez, forwards and with intent. Marquinhos. Neymar. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Sidibe with the clearance. Succumbs to the pressure. And here's Suarez. And he's well positioned. And the shot! It goes to show he is human after all.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Marquinhos gently done. Now it's Neymar. Neymar's cross. Clears it away. Ball's gone out of play. Oh, some tackle that. The changes then in quick succession. Neymar, who got amongst the goals, is being taken off now.
Well, this could purely be down to rotation with the next game in mind, but he doesn't look very happy.
And now the breakaway. He's got away. Oh, nice touch. Tacho does really well to win the ball there. Tacho did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, great chance! Lee Kang-in tries a cross. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Toulouse seemingly requiring all hands on deck here. Players converging towards the centre. Look, this is Toulouse have a free kick.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Played back in.
Paris Saint-Germain, well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Always onto this. Chance here to counter. And he's picked out the run. Luis Suarez. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. João Neves. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Hakimi. Deflected behind for a corner kick. That has been knocked clear. Moved on forwards. Purring through the gears. It's really well manoeuvred. Do have a chance to counter here. He's through here. He's found some space. Big chance! Aim forwards. Hernandez gets over and intercepts. And it's Marquinhos. Oh, they could be chance, surely! Moved on forwards. And the counter is on. Out to the right. Oh, that's a nice ball. Oh, super find. Chance for a shot! Could be danger here. Can he finish? Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Marquinhos. And it's played forward. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Paris Saint-Germain looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch. And